with a glass of water again. What I'm doing today though is I have put a piece of paper in front of the glass. There's the sun. Now, because I want to find out what the heck is actually going on. So what we have here is that is the glass of water in the center. It is connected to the bottom. I'm going to move the paper in a minute. It's connected to a bottom image which is also inverted, but it is the passage of light through the water. Okay, so I'm going to try and explain as we go because I'm just getting my head around it now. Okay, we'll go through a little bit of mythology while we're here. So what we have is, back a bit, there is a anchor and snake. That at the top is the hooded bit. We're not getting as much as I'd like because obviously we're behind. But it's that V and the lines which constitute the black cobra in all of the Egyptian mythology. That's where this is coming from, the light curving over. And that there is what I've shown you before. That is the anchor, so it is attached to the snake. Now if I move in closer, here's what we're going to see. And then I'm going to look at the beams of light right there. That is where the light is coming from. A V into the impulsion A. Now if I move this back, I wish I had two free hands here, it's killing me. I had it a minute ago, so where are you? Back this way. So what we've actually got here, because we've got all of them, is those V's. You can't quite see it, so you can do this yourself. The V at the top shoots out sideways and it's actually coming down in a heart shape. I can kind of rest. This is a piece of cardboard I had my daughter's had back. But basically, when I move it out, the rays come over this way and down here, and over this way and down here, and then into this part, which is the inversion of this part, which is what is giving us all these different shapes. So I don't know if the Egyptians were fooling their people with a glass of water, because the amount of crazy stuff, see that goes up and then the rays go out to the sides and they come back here and here. That's it attached in a heart shape, which then shows, which then joins the anchor at the bottom. So yeah, being able to see it this way is kind of cool. But yeah, just being able to see all those light beams spiraling in, and then you have your piece at the bottom, which, because I'm behind it, I can't really do a lot with it. But now I wanted you to see the connections that are here. Oh, for crying out loud. Stand up straight. There we go. This piece, there's my finger. This comes around and in. So light comes in, jumps out in a halo wave, comes around to here, then inverts and reflects. And that would be your expulsion V at the top of his head there. You can see the colours we had. Then it goes through another inertial line crossover in the centre where the blue is, and then it finishes at the bottom. So yeah, that's what is happening. Air is coming in, that's the water in the glass. That's all the light coming in. Looks like a spaceship, doesn't it? Boo, 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 boo. But it's not. That's where the light's coming into the glass at the bottom. So at the bottom of that dome is where the light's coming in. Here. And then it's pulling into a vortex there, spinning out into a halo wave heart, and then down to the anchor, which again is just an inversion of this. That's all it is. So we've got literally 2 or 3 inversions going on with the same light beam. So yeah, anchor and hooded snake. So there we go. Have more fun, because there's loads of colours in here that you can't see on my rubbish phone, and all these connection points and everything else. But yeah, obviously it needs more study, because you can see that light is doing somewhat weird, and then it hops out in a heart and then filters back in at the bottom and gives us that shape. Which is just brilliant. So yeah, it would be nice to be funded for all this kind of thing, but you know, nobody with money is interested. Oh well, that's again it for today. Try it yourself. It's all very cool. And then obviously we have it all here back again. So, and there is that inversion again. Yeah, it's all very cool. Try it yourself, because you can see loads more on your own than with me. Zach, the King of Spring there, Jack Goodfellow, don't know, but it's all very cool. Thanks very much. My name is Lee, and I follow the Christ Jesus and his teachings and his commandments. Thanks.